Lucy Arnez, and you're watching My Long Island on Fios 1.
The Fire Island Lighthouse Preservation Society operates the lighthouse for the National Park Service, okay, for the Fire Island National Seashore, as it is out here. And basically, we keep it open for the park, okay, and we pay all the bills, and we hire the people to give the interpretation and to give the tours and to take care of the school groups. And basically, we don't have that much revenue coming in as we do that, so we need different fundraisers to help fund the whole operation. We've got a lot of the supporters of the lighthouse and all as a fundraiser to take a nice cruise on a lovely evening over to the lighthouse, where we'll dock right near the lighthouse, and everybody on the boat will have an opportunity to go up to the top of the tower if they wish. And the lens that we got back, our original Fresnel lens, is fantastic. It's a masterpiece. It's kind of like the iPods of today. It was such a phenomenal technology improvement in 1858. So you'll see it. You'll get a kick out of it.
I founded the organization 32 years ago. The lighthouse is going to be bulldozed, it's going to be knocked down. The sister lighthouse to this was in Shinnecock, and that was knocked down in 1952 or 1953. The government was going to knock this lighthouse down as well because it was no longer serving a purpose for them. I organized a group. We had it transferred to the National Park Service. We got it put on the National Register of Historic Sites, and at that point in time, the next question was what was going to happen, where's the money, what's the National Park Service going to do with it. So we started out under an agreement with the National Park Service to raise funds and to restore the lighthouse. We also built an adjacent building. We brought back the original lens. So far, we've had 65,000 visitors to the new lens building. Overall, we have 135,000 roughly visitors that visit the lighthouse each year. It's a nautical education for everybody.
We decided this would be a great idea for a dinner cruise, and it's rather unique because usually we just go out on a 3-hour cruise. We cruise around the bay the whole time. But this time we're having dinner on the way over to the lighthouse, and once we get to the lighthouse we'll be docking there, and folks will be able to get off and go up and do a tower tour if they'd like. We're permitted by the National Park Service to run service to the lighthouse. We also do afternoon luncheon cruises. This is the first time we're doing the dinner cruise over there, but I think it's going to be very well received by the general public, and we plan on doing more of them this summer. You have to remember we're living on an island in here, and that was one of the most important beacons in the history of Long Island, even more so than the Montauk Lighthouse. This is the first lighthouse that passenger ships see when they come from Europe. This is the first lighthouse they'll spot on their way into New York Harbor. So it's got great historical impact on Long Islanders.
Well, I grew up going to Kismet Fire Island. My aunt has had her house since the early 70s, and it was a huge piece of my life growing up. It's absolutely gorgeous to see in person, and it's amazing that this thing was powered by gas, and we just take the electricity part for granted. But it's really wonderful that we got this back here, and we get to look at it, and then look at the original lighthouse, and really appreciate it for what it was as a big piece of our history.
I walked this lighthouse with Maureen, believe it or not. Yes, we walked up to the top. Oh my God, it's a big walk up there, you know.
I have a friend whose daughter used to work here. She says on a perfect day, you could look east to see Montauk Lighthouse. Look west, you can see the World Trade Center. So, you know, that's over 100 miles view if you look at that way.
Today's my birthday, and I invited people that I love to come and share this with me. And it couldn't have been nicer.
And when you look out over the windows and you see the beautiful landscape and the Atlantic Ocean, it's just, Maureen would say, Kismet is in your soul.